Hello everyone, Mayorashi here. Um, Sorry if I sound tired. Well, I kind of am, but also starting to feel sick a little bit. Before I start my review, I just want to show you this adorable cookie that I got at Tim Hortons. These are for a good cause, so I often buy them when they release them every year. Since last year, they released them twice during the holiday and during early in the summer, I think. And they know people makes a lot of fun of these, and for the last few years, they have actually started to make fun of people who make fun of these, because now they sometimes you can get a even though they're supposed to be the smiley cookies, sometimes they give you one with a sad or angry face. I'd like to get one with a sad or angry face. Anyway, enough talk about cookies that have no relation to manga. Today I'm going to review a manga that I read last week. Manga that from a series that I've mentioned a couple times, and it is Shy Volume 10. Um, I was happy when I read Volume 9 because it finally ended an arc that I felt was way too long. Um, I think the Tokyo battle arc, was way too long. It didn't need to last like 4.5 volumes, really. Well, more around 4 volumes, but you know what I mean. Um, I think I think the battle dragged for a bit too long. So when I read Volume 10, I expected like a new arc to begin, and honestly, I was pleasantly surprised to be proven wrong. Well, maybe the last chapter started a new arc. I'm not sure because I haven't read Volume 11 yet, and you can see my cat right here. Hello, Keita. Oh, you're meowing. Come here. He's meowing as usual. Um, so yeah, uh, I feel like if it wasn't for the fact that um Volume 10 ended with a conclusion of what happened in Volume 9, uh, this honestly felt like it could be a first volume. And I do mean this in a good way. Uh, compare, if you compare the action-packed arc that were Volume 5 to 9, this one was surprisingly normal. I mean, even though we see a lot of superheroes, just a second please, data, no. Um, Even though you see a lot of the superheroes in their superheroes form and not like the civilian form, it felt strangely normal, which I liked because, as I mentioned, even though I like this series as a whole, I do prefer the more quiet and wholesome parts. We finally see a lot of Teru without being transformed into Shy, which again is something that I like because we hadn't between volume 7, and 8. We didn't see like Teru in her civilian form at all, and this is something I miss because I personally think she's cuter in her civilian form than her hero form, though she does look cool in her hero form. Also, the new character that was introduced at the end of Volume 9, which you can see on the cover here. I actually don't remember his name, but is the hero from France. I like him a lot. Uh, Easily one of my top 5 heroes so far. Just a second, please. Take that. He always does that when I record. When I'm not recording, he never does that. Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah, this was a very, very welcome change from Volume 5 through 9. Not to say that volume 5 through 9 were not good, they were really good, but so far I think volume 10 might just be my favorite volume of the series so far. Maybe tied with volume 1, I'm not entirely sure. I did like volume 2 as well, but this volume is definitely my favorite so far, so it's a bit cliche because it's volume 10, but it does deserve a 10 out of 10. As for the availability, it's one of the more recent volumes, so it's probably not. It's probably not too hard to find. So, where is volume 10? Oh, I should have written 10. There we go. Oh, there's only 5 in stock, but more on the way. But yeah. So it's the usual $17 $17 price from Yen Press, or $13 if you're in the US. Just a second, please. I really have no idea why he keeps wanting to go there. But yeah, definitely easily available. Probably if you can probably find it anywhere that sells manga since it released not even 6 months ago. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.